Hey, I got real dizzy.
You okay?
I don't know.
Strong energy?
I don't know, but I almost fainted.
You need to sit down.
I don't know. A few days ago, my husband and I went out of town actually to get to Gatlinburg, but to get to Gatlinburg through my house, you have to drive through Morristown, Tennessee. Well, we had a lot of time on our hands, and I just started Googling haunted places nearby. Well, I stumbled upon one that really caught my attention, and the name of it is Bethesda Church and Cemetery. Now, I did no research of this haunt before I went, and it's a cemetery. My husband really loves cleaning up cemeteries, so I thought, whoa, it's a win-win. It's a haunted cemetery. We'll both love it. Let's go. So it was literally, I think, like 5 extra minutes out of the way. So we get to Morristown and we immediately go there. Well, at first we took a wrong turn and I typed in the wrong address and we ended up where Evil Dead, like the original Evil Dead cabin was. And that was cool. I didn't get to go on the property because it is private property, but I do plan on getting into contact with the person who owns it and trying to go out there and seeing what's left of this burned down cabin because that was cool. Let me just insert the little drive-by footage I took. Oh, that's so
Honestly,
cool. What?
If you want, let me turn around and get you a better. You can get a better shot.
Oh, you don't have to.
Bottom on. I was gonna have to turn around.
Oh, so cool. I wish we could see it. So my question is, it said that all that's left is a chimney. So did they actually torch an actual house in the movie, or did something bad just happen?
It's probably just an old as shit cabin.
You think so? I didn't know they filmed this close. That's so cool. Ermagerd. They really did just film one of the scariest movies in a residential area, didn't they?
No, they really did.
I'm really sorry I messed up the addresses though. But also,
It's like you said, we're not on any sort of set or anything.
I kind of wanted to see this anyways. I just forgot about it. So we have this, and then we will
Oh, look at the bullet holes in the street sign.
So anyways, after we accidentally went to the coolest place ever, we went to the most haunted place that I have ever been to, other than my family's farm. So this land has what used to be a hospital in the Civil War sitting on it. It's still standing, and this hospital took care of both Union and Confederate soldiers. There are many soldiers buried in this cemetery, and there are many unknown ones buried very close by. So with all of that knowledge, it is not a shock that the energy is less than ideal in this cemetery. But I will say, upon driving in, I felt nothing but calm. I was fine. We drove in and started on the lower side where the newer graves are. We were walking around. My husband was picking up flowers that had been knocked over, and I was fine. I filmed this entire thing, and I will put all of it at the end. I'm not going to edit it, so you'll just be getting the raw footage, and I'll tell you why in just a second. So, like I said, we're walking. The way the cemetery is set up is really cool. They have random trees, and there's just stones around them in circles. It's really fascinating. So we're walking, we're doing whatever, and we start to get closer to the hospital and some of the older graves. I remember this headstone. I think her name was Mary Bible, and she caught my attention because she had a lot of coins laying on her headstone. and my husband stopped to lay down his coin as well, and I kept walking. But I noticed after I left Mary's headstone, things started going bad for me. So I am walking over towards the older headstones, and I start getting lightheaded, and it is getting progressively worse very fast. I remember I stopped because a bush caught my attention because it had like a headstone hidden away in it. And I remember looking at it, and I was just kind of like doing this motion. I was getting very nauseous, and I was like, okay, something is definitely wrong. So I froze, turned back, and said, I don't think I'm supposed to be over there. Something is wrong. And as I was walking away, it didn't get better. It was getting worse. So I went to my husband, and I'm like, I don't feel well. I'm gonna have to go sit down. And there was a bench kind of nearby. But as I was walking towards the bench, I was like, that is not going to be good enough for me. I need to go sit in the car. I need air conditioning. I just need to chill. So at this point, I thought I stopped recording. I've put my phone in my pocket and I'm walking, and it keeps recording up until I've sat in the car for a little while and I reach down to turn it off. I can't watch the footage. I've tried to go back several times to see if I caught any EVPs or if anything strange was just like lurking around, but every single time I do, I get lightheaded again. So that is my warning to you. I'm not saying you will get lightheaded. I don't know. I haven't showed anyone else this footage. My husband hasn't watched it, so I just want you to go in with caution. The energy starts out being fine, but you'll notice it gets worse as we progress to the hospital and the older graves. I didn't know that this building was a hospital on the property. I had no idea other than this cemetery was just haunted. Now, when I left, it took me about 20 minutes because we left right after that. I think it took me around 20 minutes to regain myself in the car. And when I did, I started looking at some like stories about the cemetery, and there are said to be very aggressive spirits that are here. So what I'm thinking is I was recording. I, for one, didn't ask permission, but I was just recording in an area where spirits are aggressive and they didn't like it. And the only way to get me to stop was to make me faint. I read several stories of people seeing lanterns floating, people hearing like drums from soldiers, seeing soldiers, all kinds of things. There was also said to be a woman that is spotted crying. Like I said, I didn't see anything. I felt what I felt. I don't know if I caught something on camera. I will not be checking it to look. I'm just inserting it. But yeah, that's all I know. I also did... there's a rumor that a woman is buried there, that she has a pentagram on her headstone, and I didn't see her. And I can't find concrete evidence that it exists on my phone, but I didn't see her there, so I don't know if that's true or false. But the story does not end there because I think something followed me from that cemetery. After we left there, I think we got a bite to eat, and then we headed to Gatlinburg and we went to Cades Cove. Well, we are riding around Cades Cove, and I go to look in like the side mirror because I want to see the sunset. And looking back at me in the side mirror is a woman with black hair kind of going everywhere with her face like this against the mirror, like as if she's inside the mirror looking out at me. And I just kind of looked at her for a second, and then I looked away, and then I looked back, and she was gone. And I told my husband what I saw. And he was like, that's spooky. But at that point, I was like, oh, Cades Cove is said to be haunted. It's a national park. It has very rich history behind it. It's probably something here just saying hello. So anyways, we get home at around, I think, 2 in the morning. And I'm showering. And I remember I kept looking like in front of me, and at the shower curtain, it looked like some sort of like mass of black hair was just at the bottom of the shower curtain, like almost trying to crawl in. And each time I looked, it was getting lower. So I eventually like smacked the shower curtain and hurried up and got out. And when I got out, I am the only one that was in that bathroom. There was nothing on the floor when I went in, but when I got out, there was a wad of black hair in the floor. My husband did some banishment and cleansing rituals on me, and I haven't had an experience since, but I think something may have followed me from that cemetery. Hopefully she found her way home. I don't know. I don't think she meant any harm, but she scared me, so she had to go. And I do have footage from Cades Cove. Like, it's not spooky or anything, it's just really pretty. So I thought about making that into a video as well and just posting it, like in case you guys need like a palette cleanser from the spooky, because Cades Cove is beautiful. But thinking about that, but I'm gonna go ahead and edit this, get it up, and we will see you guys in a few days. All right, bye. Here's that footage. Don't leave. Don't go anywhere. The footage. This is the footage. Hey, babe. Well, I thought this was a new one.
No, it's not.
Does it look like that?
They probably had to put some more topsoil over it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go look over here. Oh, I'll wait. The tree's pretty.
Oh, I love that.
It's got like a little walking path around it.
I noticed a lot of it. There's not there too.
I love that.
So I know where you're walking past.
I'm picking up vibes off of that one.
How's that?
I don't know. Not bad ones. Just vibes. Might be. Yeesh. It wasn't like bad energy, it was like strong energy. This is so pretty. The house is so pretty. Oh, the wind is rough. It's cool, they're like in a circle. I love how they're just like in a circle.
Yeah, I like that too.
Oh, they're hot. Where's our car at? Oh, right there. I was like, where are we? I don't know. No, I have no idea. It also might just be a legend. I like to think, though, that I would, like, know. It's cool. Do you hear that?
I heard birds chirping.
No. I thought I heard someone say hello. Like right by my ear. I'll have to go back and see if I caught anything. That's strange. That was strange. It's like very clear. It was faint, but it's a pretty cemetery. It's fluctuating between very hot and very cold.
Yeah, it would be
Very strong breeze. You know, I thought that sign when we came in said no benches, but I'm seeing
I
benches.
think it's the two benches.
Oh, maybe. Okay, this looks like the older side. I don't know. We'll see. I love that these are just like,
Yeah, just like.
it's crazy. I love that. Huh? Look. Yep. That's good, right? I just got very loud. Strange. Oh, this way. My lord. Hey, I got real dizzy.
You okay?
I don't know.
Strong energy?
I don't know, but I almost fainted.
Do you need to sit down?
I don't know. I'm like shaking. Maybe. Where's the car? Where? Yeah. Oh, like right in front of it? Yeah, maybe. I don't know what that was about. I don't, well, I feel like I wouldn't feel like I'm gonna faint if it was. Yeah. Maybe we could. I'm gonna pass out. Oh my god.
Maybe some water.
Can we turn on the air?
Yeah. Where's your legs?
What the fuck? Dude, I'm like going in and out. I'm not like, it's not anxiety either. I'm not panicking at all. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Something's wrong. What the fuck was that? That has never happened to me in a cemetery.
It's weird that it
Ever.
happened to me.
It was like the one part I was excited for too.
I wonder if it was like, it was like radiating too much energy.
But wouldn't you have felt it?